So Sarasota Tim went MIA, as in he did not put out 10 videos today. And he wanted to make sure that he got his followers back into the loop. But you know what we got to do? We got to throw out those fair use disclaimers and just let everybody know that these are my opinions and we're going to transform Tim's comments. And, you know, if people don't think my jokes are funny, write better jokes in my comment section for me. Thank you. All right. So there we go. All right. So Tim says, I got it. Sarasota Tim's MIA. So I guess there have been potentially a flood of comments wondering where Tim is, concerned about Tim, and we'll get into what's been going on. I have sped him up to 1.25, and let's go.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. I got it. I've been out of the loop, folks, because here's reason A. Reason A, I did fall ill just before leaving JJ and Bev's house. And it was a longest 2-hour drive of my life back here to Sarasota. And I've been in the bed. I mean, I just can't even, I have no energy.
Doesn't sound safe, but you do you, Tim. I don't like to drive when I don't feel well. But anyway, all right.
Energy, I'm weak feeling. I'm going to call my primary and see about getting checked out. I don't know what it is. I got this bronchial cough. It's not persistent, but.
Remember a couple of videos ago, maybe it was the last one, I said it sounded like he was getting laryngitis, or maybe he would get laryngitis. It sounded like something was happening. Like I could hear that he was starting to become not well. And there is all types of flus and colds and viruses going around at this time of year. And so if it's persistent, though, and chronic, lasting for an extended period of time, and you're starting to feel weaker, then yes, you would need to be seen by a provider.
It's in that, and it's a low energy. And I had that geezer flu shot. Not a COVID shot, but the 65 and older flu shot. And so, you know, hopefully I'm not as bad as I could have been. But
well, that could be potentially what could be going on. A lot of times the reason for getting these vaccines is that if you do happen to have one of these illnesses, that it's a less strenuous case of it. So it doesn't mean that you're going to be fully vaccinated against getting it, any type or any strain of it. It just means that if you are to get sick, it won't be as active of a strain. You'll have more to combat it.
But I just made something to eat. I had some coffee, and I have also been very busy with everything in the back of that truck, inside the back of the truck, on the back of the bed of the truck, in the camper, the trailer hitch, and disconnecting it, and it's filthy. And I haven't even scratched the surface to cleaning that truck, the wheels, the body, also sprucing up the camper a little bit. I have to go and renew my tags because my birthday's coming up December 29th, and all my tags are about ready to expire. I got to do that.
Okay, well, we know because Blind Views did a video about the top 10 reasons why nobody needs to give money to Sarasota Tim. So you don't need to dry beg for that, Tim. I hope I'm not bringing out Judge Mathis for that. People are getting annoyed.
Around the tag office, I just have so many of these things that I'm doing. I just sit and hold a selfie stick and make a video. And the way I've been feeling just hasn't really taken priority. But of course, I know I make several videos a day, and I'm certainly sure that some of you are like, hey, what happened? He's MIA. I read a couple of comments. So out of respect for everybody, I'm just checking in with you.
As I say, those 7 people who watch your videos 100 times.
Letting you know I don't feel well, but I'm on my way back. I'm on the mend, and we'll be back to crushing it very soon. I talked about getting a mailing address for you guys that would like to send a Christmas card to hang up on the mantle here.
a Christmas card with a gift certificate in it, preferably allegedly from last Christmas. Tim. It would be nice if you were raising things for children in need. Tim in need is not quite the cause I think that anybody needs to be giving to. If somebody wants to send a Christmas card, have at it. But cards filled with gift certificates and restaurant certificates for Tim, I think, I don't know what the gain is for somebody. I would much rather these people give that money to truly people in need. Tim brings in potentially $1,700 plus a month on his Social Security, which could be. There's different times where you have restrictions to what you may make, and other times where you do not have restrictions to what you can make at your retirement ages. I'm starting to watch more things around retirement just to be able to talk about what Tim's, though I'm many years from deciding to go into retirement. It'll be probably a very different landscape by the time I arrive there. But Tim then also has his earnings from YouTube, whereas if he's not popping out these multiple videos a day, he is going to see a dramatic decrease in his earnings because his content is not evergreen. It's the type that you watch it and then he used to make, I guess, more evergreen content, but his current content really isn't the evergreen type. He doesn't look good. Your eyes are pretty bloodshot, Tim. I also think that you make money. You do get donations to buy me a coffee, and that could be a fair amount. Your YouTube earnings could be a decent couple of thousand at least a month. I mean, just to be on the real low end. So, I mean, potentially, Tim, you could be getting anywhere from 5 to 10 grand a month. So I'm not sure why you need the. I would much rather your followers, that they can do whatever they want with their money, give it to really people who are truly in need, because Tim is not that individual. Unless you just brown nose him, in my opinion.
I'll still do my best to work on that. Unfortunately, we're right here knocking on the door of Christmas, so I don't know. But I certainly can procure one anyway for any time someone would like to send some kind of correspondence or whatever. So once you get one of those addresses, I think
his birthday is also at the end of December. So he's, got his birthday to tout out as well. So, why not? Tim wants gifts and gift certificates and blessings year round from his followers.
And at least I think it's like at least a 3-month deal.
In my opinion.
So I'll work on that. But unfortunately, that's not going to take priority over to me getting down to the tag office and doing a few of these other things that I've got to do. I'm telling you, I would like to get them done. And I would be probably knocking out 70% of it in one day. But every time I try to get ready to leave and get in the crusher and go do something or clean it or whatever, I just say, I just can't get out of it.
Why are you going in the crusher? Where are you at? I thought you had the Toyota for the fuel savings when you're in town. Is Miss Tammy driving that? Just curious, Tim. That's all.
The share, I just need to lay down again. So I got it. But so yeah, if you don't mind shooting up a prayer for me, I appreciate it. I don't know what it is. This is a little different feeling than I've had in the past. But both JJ and Bev were ill when they left Nevada coming home. First Bev got it, then JJ. So I'm not saying I got it from them. You can get it anywhere. There's a lot of people down there around the, what's it called where they live?
Well, I doubt you got anything while at the villages, Tim, because usually if it's anything viral, it's going to take 7 to 10 days. So wherever you were 7 to 10 days ago, which makes me think you are more out in Laughlin, Nevada, which potentially you were hanging out with JJ and Bev. And if they were sick, potentially it was at that time, but out in Nevada. If it's recently at the villages, then no. It would have to be out probably more when you were out in Laughlin, because I think that was like a week ago. So just for incubation period. But, you could have had something and then it became another type of infection. I don't know if you have a pneumonia type, if it feels in the bronchial area. I mean, you could be getting a bronchitis. I'm not diagnosing, obviously.
The villages, so it's just, you just don't know. You can't really say, because they were both fine when I
It would be too soon at the villages.
got to their house. But it goes around, pick up from somebody else something you touch.
And there was something out in Nevada or Arizona, somewhere out that way, is my estimation. I wonder if any of his
You
friends.
touch your eye like I'm doing right now,
Oh, good
and you
Lord.
get sick. And let me tell you, this is proof, total proof, that health is wealth. Like when you don't even feel like getting out of your chair or out of the bed, and and having exuberance and fun, and getting out and washing your car, and you got low energy, that health is wealth. In fact, I just got through watching something somebody sent me on YouTube of a billionaire talking about their successes and failures in life. And I may watch it again, so I have some talking points, but I got it up here. Money does not make people happy. Money is not the key to life.
Okay, whatever, Tim. You all about your money. I'm trying to figure out if that Sloppy Joe's t-shirt is the one that he was caught at the bar. Wasn't that the bar that he was at in Key West? Is this the best party in town or something? Yes, health is wealth, Tim. Absolutely. Keep going. And he's going to be, if he doesn't have the energy to be pumping out the consistent high numbers of videos, I mean, you might still get good views on just one video, Tim. You might learn something. You might find that you get just as many views on one video as you do on multiple videos throughout the day. Maybe you find that out. It could be interesting experiment for you to not have 40 videos a day out.
Money, you don't ever want to give it back if you ever get it. And it does give you freedom and a lot of choices. But a lot of people say,
cough in the crux of your elbow, just as a aside. And giving money back? You don't give anybody any money back. What are you talking about? He's really, I don't know how much he's playing this up to get some buy me a coffees though, because people will send him money for buy a coffee and say $15. They'll be like, hey, this is for some Robitussin or whatever, because Tim's helpless.
Say that they were just as happy when they were, I'll use the word poor or less money, as they are with money. So it doesn't make happiness. It does afford you, a lot of things, but true happiness and true health, true.
Like $140,000 in vehicles and RV. You seem pretty happy about telling everyone about that the other day, Tim, and how you work so hard for it.
Happiness is health. That supersedes anything. And right now, I would love to feel a lot better than I do. So I'm just checking in with you guys, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm sure that later today and tomorrow, I'll be right back to crushing it, and we'll get some videos up and find some creative things to talk about and do. But in the meantime, go ahead.
Well, that was never going to happen. That's not even the Christmas miracle that would happen ever. We could be hoping for a Christmas miracle, but that's never going to happen. The creative content and ideas, if it's watching Tim go get his car tags, that's the level of content. A trip to a Walmart, a trip to a gas station, trip to the McDonald's for coffee, watching Tim take medications, him doing crushing it for Christ for Christmas and so on.
Hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Hit the like button, and Merry Christmas. Crush it.
Yeah, no. I hope everybody is having a very good evening out there, or a day, or however time you all catching up with me. And I just want to thank you for stopping by and taking time in your evening or day or whatever it's to spend with me. So I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Take care.